Hi, church family. Here's your In the Know in under 5 minutes for September 19th. It was good to have the Duvall family with us this past Sunday, and so I just encourage you to be praying for them as they continue to walk by faith. As a church, we are partnering with Ethnos 360 and their mission organization to reach an unreached people group in Papua New Guinea. And so we're supporting the LeBlanc family and supporting the Duvall family, and we are not only financially supporting them and Ethnos 360, but we are praying for them. We're supporting them in the way of God's people simply interceding on behalf of fellow brothers and sisters on mission around this world. And so be praying for them. Set aside time this week to pray for them. This week, a couple things upcoming. Friday is a fifth quarter for high school students after the Eureka High School football game, open to all high school students. Doors close at 11 p.m., doors open after the game is over. And so high school students, be there. Parents, encourage your students to be there. The 26th, weather permitting, we are going to be outside at Upper Lake Eureka for our 10 a.m. service. And so this is a sweet time for us to be able to enjoy God's creation, enjoy one another, and to be able to sing outside, open up our Bibles outside, and to be able to be together as the church family. And so weather permitting, we're going to be outside at Upper Lake Eureka on the 26th. Afterwards, we're going to have lunch at the pavilion. We're asking you to bring a dessert. We'll take care of the rest. We have pulled pork, hot dogs, sides. We'll take care of the table service, the drinks. You bring a dessert. Bring yourselves. Again, this is a great time for us to fellowship together as a church family. If it's raining, if we're unable to be outside, we still plan on gathering together as a church. We're just going to gather here at the building, family service, 10 a.m., and then we have the shed space here for us to enjoy for lunch. And so it's still going to happen, and we'll make that call last minute, probably that weekend, depending on weather. But let's pray for us to be able to be outside and be together that Sunday morning. A couple things coming in October. The 17th of October, after the service, we are having a First Connections lunch. So if you're newer to the church, if you haven't been able to connect yet to others, get to know others, this is a great opportunity for you to do that and to be able to hear more about the church, ask questions you might have that aren't answered by the website or those kind of things. And so that's the 17th. Also coming up in October, Candy Cruise, coming up on October the 30th, a chance for us to serve, a chance for us to bless children and open up the property to the community and to serve the community in that way. October 10th, Operation Christmas Child kicks off. Christmas Child, here we are in the fall. 2 months from now, Lord willing, give or take, we are going to be sending out shoeboxes. And so on October 10th, we're going to be kicking off that mission project. So those are a few things coming up in October. And then finally, a couple serving opportunities. Hype Student Ministries. The Lord's at work. The Lord is bringing in new students, and we're seeing both middle school and high school students engage in this ministry as a new semester is kicked off. And so adult leaders are needed to help shepherd and care for high school students. So if that's something that might interest you, I encourage you to talk to Kent and express interest in that, hear more about that, and whether that is a good fit or not for you. And then also for Sun Chasers, again, another next generation ministry. Preschool specifically is an area that we've had 2 new households jump in and say, hey, I'm going to begin to serve there. What a huge blessing. We're praying for more as well because the Lord is bringing more preschool students. And so if that's something that interests you, talk to Sherry Bowles, and we could set up a time for you to kind of check out that ministry in that way. And finally, I'll put a link to this in the description, but over the past, on the weekly basis in our program, we share an evidence of God's grace, how He's at work in the local church here at Crosspoint. And so the link in the description is kind of a collection of that over the past 3 months. And so I encourage you to dwell on that, read that, and then simply express our gratitude to the Lord for His work, because He's the one causing the growth. We are called to faithfully plant and water. He causes the growth. And so let's express gratitude for Him and His power and His goodness in the life of His church. I love you, church, and see you, Lord willing, outside this coming Sunday.